Hi everyone, it's Corrie. Today I'm going to show you how to put this laser cut standing coffin together. This is a shaker file and it's available in my Etsy store. So once you've got the pieces cut out, it will look like this. Okay, so we should have a solid piece, a piece which is an outline which has like a stand or a foot on it. And then we have a clear piece and another outline. These are going to be your front pieces and go together like this. You could put the skull here on the front, which is what I'm going to do, or you could put it inside like that, and then the beads might get all kind of stuck around it, which might be interesting or not. It's really up to you. On the back of this front piece, this outline, I have used 3M. I applied the 3M before I cut it. I'm using a lot of my scrap pieces here, so we've got little scrappy bits of 3M on the back there. So I'm just going to put those two pieces together like that. And that's basically your front done. The skull is obviously optional. Just line them up and squeeze them together as best that you can. And I'm going to add the skull now. It's also got 3M tape on the back of it as well. Okay, so these are the back pieces. Now, I don't like to use 3M tape on this piece because sometimes the 3M tape can still be like sticky around the edges and you sometimes get beads caught there. So I'm going to use this liquid fusion instead, and I'm going to apply it with a small brush. Now with the 3M, you could use like flour or powder to try and get rid of some of that stickiness, but I just feel like it's a lot of faff. I mean, it is quicker than glue, but the liquid fusion's really good. So I've tried not to speed up this video too much in any places, just to show you kind of how long it will take you to put it together, minus the drying time obviously. So what we're going to do, you need a good amount around the edges because we don't want our beads or sequins or whatever you're going to put inside to fall out. So we're going to line those up and give them a squeeze together. You could maybe use some clamps if you feel the need. And we're just going to place that down, and I'm going to leave that there for a few hours and I will come back later. Okay, a few hours have passed now. Let's check on it. That looks good. Okay. Obviously the front is fine. So what I'm going to do now is add some beads and sequins and things. I've got all sorts of little things. Okay, so I'm just trying to make sure that I haven't got any beads and things really close to the edge, because what we're going to do now is we're going to use this liquid fusion again, and we're going to add it to the back of the front piece. So again, using this small brush all around this edge, this black edge. Okay, so I'm going to place the front down onto the back pieces now, trying not to move the back pieces too much because I don't want any of that wet glue to touch any of the seeds or anything inside. And I'm just going to put it to one side and leave it. And then we will come back a little bit later. Okay, here we are. This is the finished product. We've got a few stuck on the edges, but hey, it still looks fabulous. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is just put together the base, which is this piece with a hole and then a flat piece. Now I'm using the same one as I've used for my potion bottles. Now I wanted to talk to you about this actually because I have used the same black acrylic for all of these standing items that I've made for Halloween. The same sheet of black acrylic, I mean. However, they're not all the same thickness. So I really recommend using a slot sizer. This one is from Big Blue Laser. What I've done is I've gone through, it seemed to be like on one edge of the sheet of black acrylic that the acrylic was just slightly thinner. So this one is thinner for the coffin, thinner than the one that I made for the potion bottle. So the little area that's the stand is thinner. So I've had to adjust the file slightly. Now obviously on the file it will be a standard size, which is I think 0.1181 in height for 3mm, but I'm going to have to go a little bit skinnier. I've cut this one skinnier for the coffin, and it should just slot in like that. There we go, and it shouldn't fall off. Obviously, if it is a little bit loose and you don't want to keep recutting and playing around with the settings, you could just try a bit of glue. But if you're interested in kerf and getting these standing items to fit really well, get yourself a slot sizer and do resize that slot in the files, because all material is different. Even one sheet of material is different. So I'll just show you it slotting together. There we go. And it should hold like that. Okay, there's more information in the files that I've included. But there we go. There's the finished product. I hope you found the tutorial helpful. Please follow and subscribe. Thanks now. Bye.